I love having a bidet, which is right here, but these big plastic washer things that are in here, they broke. And so it starts sliding around on the top of the toilet. This might seem a little gross to people, but I found these lids here where I think I'm going to be able to make my own washers, basically replace these from some other plastic parts. So you'll see here, I save lids. Here's an Nalgene lid. There's all sorts of lids in here from all kinds of different containers, because from time to time you lose one or break one or you need one for something else, and they just come in handy, like this thing here is going to come in handy. And I quickly want to point out, this is a cheapy Chinese version of the Swiss Army knife. This has a saw in it. But this saw is pathetic. It doesn't lock into place nicely, and it's not sharp. You know, this Swiss Army one is super sharp and makes very quick work of cutting this lid. So I'm going to cut these down. I'm leaving the inner ring because it's the same circumference I need for the fix. Then I'll need to drill a hole appropriately and pad where the hole is between the bottom of this plastic here and the top of the porcelain of the toilet. And that should do me. So we'll see how this works out. I was doing this fine before I turned the camera on. No one likes working on a toilet. You got to clean it up pretty good. I mean, it wasn't super filthy, more dusty than anything. I had to straighten things up here yesterday. I rearranged the living room, created a new area to do my leather work and all that, because I've got a friend coming into town tonight for 9 days, which, you know, figures first thing I have to do this morning is fix this toilet. I mean, I've had that on there for a while now, and this morning it breaks on me just before somebody's about to arrive. So yeah. Alright. This is what we're looking at. I'm going to go test fit this, make sure it's going to work, and then I'll cut the other one down. And these lids actually came from my coffee. I use instant coffee in the morning, and that was the lid on there, but I had this lid inside that drawer, which I was able to put on here, and I had one of these saved, and one was right off of this. So that's why you save stuff. You never know when it's going to come in handy. All right, that actually fit exactly perfect. The circumference is perfect. So I just have to drill a hole in the appropriate spot, and then create a shim, again, between here and the top of the toilet. And then these two will fit right in that spot where the broken parts are. And of course they're yellow, so they're going to jump out at you, but hey, it's a fix. I just want to point out that it was a synthetic cork, which for this application is probably even better. Got my holes drilled. There's just a little coffee on there. And so I'm about ready to put all this back together, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, that worked out great. And yeah, I know I have a kooky toilet seat here. A pal gave me years ago. Anyhow, it's going to work. Quick fix. Yeah, and look, I know that looking at a toilet, it's just the sort of thing that just grosses some people out. But you know what, man? You got to do these things from time to time. And that was a fix. I'm doing laundry at the same time, answering text messages, everything else. But I got it done. It really didn't take that long. It took me longer looking for the things I needed to make the job work than it did to do it. And that's going to last quite some time. I'll make something better. But if you don't have a bidet, I'm telling you, it's a life-changing thing. It might seem weird, but I'm just saying. Anyhow, I don't know why I'm posting this, but I figured, you know, thriftiness, saving stuff, saving lids, little bits and pieces, extra fasteners, corks from your wine, having some double stick tape around, having a Swiss Army knife, like a good quality one, an actual Swiss Army knife is, I mean, what it can do for you is pretty amazing. And some just basic knowledge, right? So stick around later. There'll be a Sunday night chat. And I got a friend coming into town. I got to leave at like 9 o'clock or something to go pick her up at the airport. Be some less videos this week, but you'll hear about that in a bit. Bye.